So today I'm going to show you what we got growing on in our small garden, small only in size, not in what we got in here. But I'm gonna show you and explain to you what went wrong in here. At least this portion of it. This bed right here, we had our pole beans. They are Kentucky blue. They did a really good job. We harvested, I'm not even sure. We probably got 3 bushels, two and a half to 3 bushel of beans out of this 50-foot bed. We had a row on either side of the cattle panel trellis. She picked beans out of here. I think Wednesday was the last time she got another 5-gallon bucket, and they were starting to dwindle down, which, you know, that they produced it pretty well. The plants went from looking really good one day to pretty much trash the next day. And what we've discovered, we had this problem last year on our pole beans. Last year we used Blue Lake, and this year we used Kentucky Blue, which I personally, the flavor of the Kentucky Blue is way better than the Blue Lake. But we had Mexican bean beetles just totally devastated this. So I took them out. Normally I cut the plants off at the ground and let the roots in. I didn't even do that. I pulled all the weeds. I pulled everything out. Then I took my weed burner, which it's up here. And it's just a cheap old weed burner from Harbor Freight. And I burnt the ground to a crisp. And then I took got some Uncle Jack's. I'm not sure, it's a bacteria. It's a organic spray that says it'll take care of these Mexican bean beetles as well. They're just wee little yellow fuzzy things. I don't know if anybody's ever seen them before, but right there is one. It's dead, but that is one. I've seen many of them shrivel up when I was taking my weed burner out through here and torching them. So what we was planning on doing in this bed when the beans come out, which they would have come out this week regardless of the beetles or not, was we was going to put some snap peas in this bed, which now we're not, because they're going to attack them too. Looking them up, they'll take your they'll also take over your snap peas. So then I was debating if I want to put a cover crop in it for now, or if I want to put like beets and spinach or just beets or whatever, you know, because I still have plenty of time to grow beets and beets. Blah, easy for me to say. I still have plenty of time to grow beets, spinach, lettuce. I still have plenty of time to grow that kind of stuff. Probably would run out before probably wouldn't be totally done before our market is up, but our market ends early. But we'd have plenty of that for us, and we could sell it here and whatnot. So I wouldn't necessarily worry about not having a crop. So what I decided I'm going to do is I'm going to put sunflowers down this side, which will be a cover crop. And then on this side, I'm going to put 1 row of beets and 1 row of spinach. I'm just going to direct seed everything because I don't have seeds planted. So for that, because I wasn't ready to put those in. I was just going to direct seed peas in here and be done. This bed would have been good for in about 6 weeks or so. I could have started harvesting peas, but now I'm not going to be able to. So the crops I'm putting in, I'm going to get more out of the spinach. I'll be able to harvest it, I don't know, 4 or 5 times before the end of the market. And the spinach does sell really good, so I'm not too concerned about that. The beets, they're going to be iffy, but we didn't can our beets yet, so that's not a big deal. If we don't get those before market, we'll eat them ourselves, because we need about that many for us to can this year. So it's going to be a win-win, but it's going to be hopefully what I did took care of these. So I just got sunflower seeds that I had started myself, and I'm just going to put them in with my earthway seeder. And I got the lima bean plate on, and these seeds, just seeds that we had saved from sunflowers. We save a lot of sunflower seeds, so there's some we've grown before, so we just saved the seeds, and that's what I'm going to put in. So I'm going to put that in, and I'm going to go do probably do the spinach. Will be up close to the trellis. I'm not taking the trellis out because it's a pain in the butt. I have to take the fence down. I don't want to do all that. That'll come out at the end of the year, if at all. So yeah, so we'll just get stuff started and we'll see where we end up. But we should be good. Hopefully, we'll be good, but we'll find out. With this lima bean plate, the seeds don't fall down in real good like I wish they did. I don't have a sunflower seed plate, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to double seed. I'm going to take my time and go pretty slow. I can watch them fall if they're falling. But I'm going to go down through here once, then I'm going to, when I come back down, I'm going to double seed them again. So I should get plenty of seeds in here. But we'll see. So I'm just walking pretty slow because I don't want to clog it up. Normally when I'm seeding with this, I can usually walk normal walking speed and not have any issues with seeds falling in. But I may end up having to go through and yeah, it's not seeding real well for some reason. I don't get why this thing don't take the seeds out. It's like my chute's all plugged up now. I'm going to have to take this over and try to clean it out. I was afraid that was going to happen. Them seeds are almost too big. Almost too big for this seeder. I might have to put them in by hand. I really don't want to hand seed them, but I may have to. We'll see if I can't get it to work. It seemed like it was going to work all right when I was up here in the shed with it. I have some other sunflower seeds. Maybe I'll have to use them. They're a little smaller than these. I just wanted to use these big-headed ones. So right now that chute's clear plugged full. I'm going to have to probably get me a screwdriver. Take it apart as much as I really didn't want to. Huh. Well, ding dang it. Nothing's never easy, is it? Oh, dang it. I got something stuck in my throat. Let's see if I can't. Dang, got a frog stuck in my throat. Wow, that chute's clear full. Yeah, that's a lot of seeds I was stuck in that thing. I'm going to have to either plant them by hand or get a different seeder. Or different seeds. I really didn't want to plant these by hand, not a whole row. I don't have an issue planting seeds by hand, but a whole row. That's a long ways. So I'm probably going to go in the house and get my other seeds. We'd save them too, but these here just get the big heads on them. These are the mammoth sunflower seeds. that we saved. Of course, we let everything pollinate and germ together, so really don't know what they would have ended up being. But so I'm going to go in and get another. I'm going to go in and get another pack of sunflower seeds that we had saved. So we'll see how this works this time. We'll do the same thing that I said earlier. I'm going to double seed it. I'm going to go down through and then we'll come back up through. So this here is spinach, and I'm going to keep it as close to the trellis as possible. And I have the spinach plate on. Excuse me. I have the spinach plate on, and I changed my depth from 3/4 of an inch to 3/8 of an inch for the seed depth. And this here it'll seed these out pretty well. But I'm still gonna run it down through twice, once up and once back. I haven't direct seeded spinach all year. I've been starting them in seed trays, cell trays, and then bringing them out. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Then I'll put a row of beets to the outside of this. And if I don't get anything out of this whole bed, it's not the end of the world. It truly isn't. There'll still be a cover crop. So this is beets. And the depth of these is a 1/2 inch, and I got the beet plate on, which it overseeds the beets with this. So I will only go one way with these, not two ways. And that is truly it. Beans is pretty easy to grow. They don't take a whole lot of nothing really. They put nitrogen back in the soil. Of course, these I pulled all them beans, the roots out, so there's not going to be a whole lot of nitrogen in there. Well, there still will be, but not like it would have been. Between that and most of the nitrogen that it would have fixed would have. Let me set you down. Most of the nitrogen it would have fixed would have went into the bean production and what turned into protein when the beans were being produced. So the nitrogen that was left in there wouldn't be much, because when I pulled them roots out, there wasn't many nodules left on them. There were some, but was there any nitrogen left in them? I doubt it. So anyways, that's going to wrap this up. I'm just going to water it in and give it a good drink of fish emulsion. So, thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to check out the description box. We have our website, and we have a link to GrubTerra, which is it's a treat for chickens, and they have dog treats on there too. And if you use promo code DHT10, it'll save you 10%. So go to GrubTerra and check out what they got. Check out our website, make any orders that you need. If you're local, we go to the farmer's market. You can come here and pick stuff up. So yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you today. So until we meet again, Take care and God bless.